was a refreshing long weekend, but now we're back to school. We closed last week's episode with an advert regarding the local primary elections, and that same day we got results. While I only talked about the mayoral race last time, last week's ballots also contained the school board race, and for the northern half of the city, the alderperson race. With this being a primary election, voting only serves to slim down the field. Let's peek at the results. 8 candidates ran for school board, and the top 6 of them will advance to compete for 3 spots come the next race in April. In terms of the mayoral race, outsider candidate Kelly Behrmann was eliminated, having been unable to shore up enough support to surpass the likes of alderpeople Jane Lang and Brian Borchardt. Lang and Borchardt now advance to the April 5th election. My recent story on ninasatellite.com has a more detailed review of this race. Expect more coverage of the issue soon. Turning our heads towards events happening at school, right now in AACP we have Latino Club's Tertulia. Today in AACP, in room 310, the Latino Club will be hosting a Tertulia, where students can come in and practice their Spanish and learn about the culture of Latin American countries with real native Spanish speakers.
Some of these speakers are from countries like Colombia, Chile, Ecuador, and Mexico, and many more.
An independent pair of aspiring film students would like to invite you to their Screenwriting Exposition, which will feature drama club students acting in a variety of stories.
Death.
Tragedy.
Romance.
Tragedy.
Drama.
Tragedy.
Want to see all of these? Come to Max's and I's Screenwriting Exposition on February 23rd from 3:45 to 4:15.
It's in room 128, and you'll see my screenwriting excerpt before I become famous.
And there'll be cookies and treats, so if you think you shouldn't be there or you don't want to be there, you should still come.
Yes.
And now for this week's sports update. Hockey swiped in a clear 4-0 victory in last week's regional competition against West Penn. Tonight at 7 p.m. against De Pere, they have the first of their sectional competitions. The boys basketball team earned the title of conference champions following last week's game against Fond du Lac. This week they still have one more. The girls again played 3, scoring victories against Kaukauna, Kimberly, and Green Bay. This weekend they move on to regional competitions, both being at home. Swimming has ended their season after attending state championships in Waukesha, in which they won 17th place overall. Here's some other news from Twitter. We're going down the list of spring sports, and this week we have to talk about track.
Alright, hey everyone, we're the Nina boys track team captains, and we're just here to talk a little bit about track and field. And so something that I really enjoy about it is that the competition is just really fun. You either get to compete at meets against other schools, you get to compete in practice every single day against your buddies, and it's just a really fun time to go over there and just like run around the track and just get better. So yeah.
If you want to join, you can reach out to any one of us or send Flipspeaker an email and we'll get you on the email list and get everything set up for you.
Anything where you two on
It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do. We got like throwers. If you don't like running, you can do jumps. You can do short. You can do distance. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Hi, we're a part of Nina Girls Track and Field.
There's an informational meeting this Thursday in room 128 after school. And remember to bring your Chromebook.
We have winter running Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays right after school in room 103.
And we lift on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And remember your paperwork. It's due the first day of practice, March 7th.
Tell me what your sport does, what it's about.
Well, basically, there's field events and there's like sprinting events and distance events. So there's a lot of different levels of stuff you can do.
News from competitive non-sports. Congressional debate team attended Harvard University's annual online tournament, where team captain Parker D. Decker was a semifinalist. Many of the competitors here also composed the winning team of last week's Trivia Night 4 in sicko mode. Vintage So Choir's efforts at their recent competition in Waconia landed them an award for 3rd place overall. I talked about the orchestra concert last week, but the orchestra department itself still has some unresolved matters that we have requested that I bring to your consideration.
This is our new orchestra fish.
And he doesn't have a name.
So we need your help to name him.
Whether this week we'll see highs bobbing around the teens, hopefully getting warmer by the end of the week, with potential flurries on Tuesday and Thursday night. That's all for this week. Rockets be amazing.